Last time on the Group Hardcore Iron Man series, I got my Ava's Assembler, Paul got level 93 crafting, which means we all have Amulets of Torture now, and also we got our first and second Holy Elixirs from Corp. A couple of episodes ago, I finished Dragon Slayer 2, and that means the last big quest I have left to do is Song of the Elves. So that's going to be my main objective this episode. We are going to do Song of the Elves and unlock Prif Dinis. Well, the last skill I need to get up for Song of the Elves is level 70 Hunter. Right now I'm going to be catching some red salamanders. And because you got a bit of downtime when you're standing around waiting for the salamanders to get in the net, I'm going to be proactive. I'm going to start by alching my Onyx Bolt E, and after that, I'm going to make some broad arrows, because I need to get my fletching up for achievement diaries. Alrighty, here we go. There is level 70 Hunter. And that was the final requirement for Song of the... Wait, let me double check before I... Oh yeah. It's time, baby! Now, I'm glad that I brought my arrows and stuff with me. I made just about 38,000 headless arrows whilst getting my hunter up, so efficiency. Why is this the most top-heavy character I've ever seen in my life? Wait. Use a hammer on the elderly elf. What, am I gonna break her kneecaps? Why? Okay. What? Oh, I fixed her. Okay. I love this place so much. The aesthetics, the music, it's all good. Although I do want to see something really quick. Just because I'm curious. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So I did Song of the Elves on Iron Mammal and Sub to Mammal with no quest guide whatsoever. I did it blind. So it's going to be interesting doing it with the Quest Helper plugin. I imagine this is going to be, like, night and day easier. See, now this is the part that... I mean, obviously, if you know they're there, it does look like an agility shortcut. But if you don't know they're there, and you're running around, you're all flustered, I mean, it's really not very obvious, truthfully. That being said, can I please not fall? That would be really, really great. Oh, we did it. Let's go. First try. And that's it. We are now speaking to the memory of Saren. I can go back and check my VOD. I don't know exactly how long that took me. But when I did it on day 1, with no guide, it took me about 6 hours. I reckon that was about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, so just a little bit faster, just a little bit. But that's the puzzle done, so now we have lots of errand running to do. That's actually really funny. I get a random event in the middle of crossing the stepping stones. Yo, I don't know what your agility level is, Leo, but good fucking luck, buddy. I think you're stuck there forever, my guy. Have fun. Hello, cattle farmer, please come back. You never saw this coming. Holy, what a fat declaw. Ow. Ow. I forgot about the special attack. Okay, he did it again. Alright, let's pay attention. Jesus Christ. I hope that nobody has ever died to Erwin in the history of this What? I thought I messed up again. I was like, what? That was instant. Like, you fucking cheater. I thought I messed up again. That actually scared me. You know, I reckon ideally, you just keep killing all of the rangers until you get lucky and you get nothing but meleeers, and then you just block them all. Like this, kind of. Actually. Bro, I think that actually worked. Look. There's nothing but meleeers. And they just can't get to it. Oh, that's sick. That's so good. Okay, so we literally just... Yeah, now we just wait. And now it is time for the fight with the Fragment of Saren. So the last time I did this boss, I had to use Blood Blitz, and I didn't have a Tormented Bracelet. But this time around, I've got a Toxic Trident, I've got an Imbued Heart. A lot of upgrades should make this boss a lot quicker. And on top of that, the thing about this boss is, it's pretty much impossible to die to, as long as you're paying attention. You can obviously die, but like, he does the exact same attacks in the exact same order, and so it's not exactly a mystery when he's gonna do the big attacks. You just have to save up and pretty much out DPS him and you're good to go. There we go. Yeah, it's... like I said, it really is just a DPS test, so I mean, with the Toxic Trident and the Tormented Bracelet and all that, you got plenty of DPS, so... And there we have it. There is Song of the Elves completed. Beautiful. We now have access to Prif Dinis and all of the goodies inside of it. I will most certainly not be doing the Corrupted Gauntlet while still a hardcore, because that's just asking for it. Just asking for it. But on that note, we really just have a bunch of gimme quests left until Quest Cape, so I think I might just go send the Quest Cape as well, because I should be able to do the rest of these very quickly. There it is. I like how the little logo is the steak sandwich there. Below Ice Mountain is super niche content, but it's kind of cool, you know? It's a lot of update. It's a... Fuck it, bro. Whatever. I just misspoke like 5 times. Okay. That'll be the end of the Mistalin Mystery Quest. It's actually, that was the Halloween event a few years ago, and it was so good that people convinced them to, make it into a real quest. So that's all the free-to-play quests done, and now we just have some members quests. I guess we'll start with Contact. Okay, let me actually check, because apparently these Scarab Mages attack once every 15 game ticks. That has to be the slowest monster in the game. That's gotta be. Sit, you silly dung beetle. Alrighty, there is the Contact quest completed. That was a significantly faster quest than I remember. We do have a combat lamp, which I will put on magic, as you do. Oh, I can use it twice? Holy. And another quick and easy quest completed. There is Devious Minds completed. Moving on, next up we have Getting Ahead, which is really easy. Okay, Gordon, you absolute buffoon. I have mounted a clay bear head in your POH. He loves it. He's so happy. That looks like a fucking anteater with sideburns, bro. What? That does not look like a bear in the slightest. Okay, there's Getting Ahead done. Okay, this should be the last of the boiled bones for Rag and Bone Man. We'll go ahead and hand this quest in. Man, I sure did not enjoy that, man. Thank goodness I don't have to do it again. Yeah, let's do Rag and Bone Man 2 right away. I guess, let's just get it done, dude. You know, this is gotta be the worst part about Rag and Bone Man Part 2. It's one thing, you gotta go collect 1 billion bones. It's the fact that it's not a guaranteed drop. Like, why? Why do you not just get it? Why do I have to kill 50 fucking bats? Holy guacamole, I think we're done, man. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Oh, yes. That was so bad, dude. I did Song of the Elves earlier today, and I would have rather just done Song of the Elves all over again. That was so terrible. Okay, 1 quest left. What lies below? Complete the quest and gain experience. Well, that's interesting. They give you an option to not gain XP in case of like a pure or something, I guess. And there is What Lies Below, giving me 284 quest points. So that's it. They're all done, baby. They're all done. Now, unfortunately, the quest cape has the same stats as the untrimmed quest cape, so... which gives a little bit of defense, not any prayer bonus. Not that I would wear it anyway, but I will say, if nothing else, the quest point cape has a badass emote. So good. Now, the quest point cape actually does have a little bit of a use in some niches. You can teleport with the cape, and it'll take you just outside of the Legends Guild, and it's very close to a fairy ring. So, I would use that if I didn't already have the fairy ring in my POH. But, yeah, hey, technically my first, quote-unquote skill cape, I guess. Neat. And now on to a little group content. We actually did a corpse session with all 4 of us, which does not happen very often. Now we figured because there was 4 of us killing the boss all at once, maybe we could try doing kills without BGS specking it, because it should die really fast.
He does not like you.
Ow! Ow! Shit.
You're getting bullied over there.
Maybe back to the BGS after this.
So I timed a kill, and I would say, like, a conservative estimate is, like, 3 minutes per kill. We could do, like, 20 kills an hour. This is nuts.
That's the thing, though, like, much more damaging and much more risky, so we really gotta be careful about this.
Yeah, that is true. He does hurt.
You can't really get complacent.
You just gotta basically rotate the tank rod. If you know he's on you, you just obviously eat instead of DPS. Like, we don't need to challenge each other.
Yeah.
Curtis! Oh my god! Oh no!
I'm just getting the tears.
I was literally just looking at them. I'm like, yo, those are the forbidden tuna potatoes. And you went for it. I'm like, no.
That's bait, man. That's bait right there.
Nah, I'm risking it. I'm going for it. After he's not
got JoJo lured, man. You see the pea head in the wilderness, you go for it. Until you get splashed on, you know.
Nah, I did science. It wasn't worth it. I lost more health than I gained.
Ah, scammed.
This man said I did science.
I am assuming that the 2 of you, not Roidie, saw the Ring of Life scenario.
Oh, I did. Yes, you're so welcome that I accidentally yoinked the suffering.
Yes, you inadvertently saved us, so well done.
That's just what the farmers do. I regret to inform you that we made a second suffering today, so
Yep, nope.
it'd be harder to get away from that next time.
No, I am the Ring of Life stays on at Vorkath until I get this backpack.
That was nasty, dude. That is like so insane that it worked out like that.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I've played it out in every scenario, and that was just a 1 in a trillion.
Yeah, it was very lucky unlucky.
Infinity War?
Okay, real question here. Is being a sperm donor based or arrogant?
That's like completely weird context for the answers, but I'm gonna say based.
Well, I mean, it's pretty arrogant to think that you need to, you know, multiply so hard that you just got to put it all out there. You know, I get the arrogant argument.
Okay, so
it's not like there's a shortage. It's just you got to have the premium stock if you're going to be one of the guys doing it, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, we learned from The Office that even if it says premium, it might not be.
I want to follow up, like, a sperm donor. You donate to a sperm bank, and then they use those to do, like, IVF or... Well, no, that's for you to use the dad's... What's the point of it?
They do IVF with that.
Like, is it just a stockpile, like, in case people need it?
Well, no. I mean, I think it is a thing where mothers go and, you know, they, you know, want to be a, you know, they want to go through pregnancy and without actually having a, you know, another side of it.
Yeah.
The only IVF kid I ever met was a fucking creep.
Whoa.
Are you sure that there's cause and effect there? Is that your theory? Well, at any rate, I mean, hey, if you have, like, Giga Chad, like, genetics, like, you have no poor medical history and you have a...
Straight Kevin Malone?
Yeah, you got, like, yeah, actually, yes. That is precisely what I had in mind, yes.
But before you go judging me, this kid was like a teacher you forgot to collect the homework type kid. You ever see that little outline map of the U.S. that provides the easiest way of locating Kentucky by drawing the little chef with a frying pan?
So cute.
Oh, we called him... I think when I was in middle school, they taught me that as Mammal.
I will admit, you are the cutest basset hound ever.
Someone here knows Mammal, dude.
They're so like.
All right, this ring any bells? Zoo Pals, the little animal plate.
What do they look like?
I want to say yes.
No.
But I don't really know.
It used to be, there was commercials all the time. And then there was like a little animal plate. And then the kids were just excited because like, oh my god, I ate the chicken nuggies and there's a tiger. Let's
Clean your-
go.
I mean, I'd be excited.
Yeah, you can't blame them.
Meanwhile, Faux over here, like, you guys remember Stretch Armstrong?
Wait, I had a Stretch Armstrong. That was good. Oh, hang on. Listen, man. You could talk shit, but at least I was around for the Gen 1 Pokemon release. Gen 1 release. Like, I used to go to Toys R Us on the weekends, on Saturdays, because they would do the league events there. And you would actually, like, have an event to, you know, play against other people in the card game at Toys R Us every Saturday and earn a badge. And that was the shit.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Would it sadden you if I told you I've never been to a Toys R Us ever? Not even once.
That sounds like an urban
That's-
thing. I don't think that's something you could do where I'm
Yeah,
from.
yeah. I don't. Yeah. I feel for you.
Here's the big question. Paul, did you have a Walkman?
Yes, and I used to keep it in the inside pocket of my jean jacket. No shit.
Holy. You were probably the
Also,
coolest
I
kid.
remember rewinding cassette tapes with a pencil.
I don't know what song to put on this for Trumpy.
Or if you wanted to rewind it, you flip that bitch over and you press fast forward.
So I can't remember what the name of these were, but I had these little things. It was
Tamagotchi.
no,
Tech
not Tamagotchi, but I do remember that too. They were songs. They were singles, and they were these little like plastic squares,
You put them inside.
and you would put them in a little player thing, and they'd come on like a keychain. Hit clips. That's the name. Hit clips.
Hit clips.
If you Google it, I bet you've seen it. I guarantee it. My chat told me allegedly you can beat bop it. Like there's an end to it.
Wait,
Yes.
what? No, it always ends around.
That sounds like
20.
a bait.
Maybe it is bait.
Yeah, I got to the max and like it would just repeat on that same one, and then it would repeat like 999 or something.
Bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it.
You remember renting a video game from Blockbuster and then
Oh, yes.
absolutely forgetting to return it for 3 months and then finally telling your parents about it? Or not saying anything and going to Blockbuster with their parents to rent a movie, and then they're like, you still have this? And all of these late fees?
And the first game I rented was the original Spider-Man game, and there was this level where you had to go on these skyscrapers and tag these like different colored things, and I just remember it taking so long. Just can't make games like that anymore. Like the Toy Story as well. I've got that car
Did,
race engraved to my head.
Oh, man.
I remember
Did any
the-
of you guys ever play just regular NES? Like original NES? Or was that
No,
a
my
first
first console was a
earliest one was
PlayStation 1.
N64.
My first
Oh,
was a
man.
Super Nintendo.
I grew up on like Duck Hunt and Gauntlet and Final Fantasy
You're
1
not. Stop it.
and this race car game called Formula 1 Built to
I don't know,
Win.
it's Robin, stop.
So basically I was into F1 before everyone else.
Did you have Road Rash?
No, never had that. Oh, nothing beats the feel of that OG gray brick Game Boy with the little squiggly light and the magnifying glass. And if you didn't have the squiggly light that you went through 3 packs of batteries a day with, when you're in the back of your parents' car, one of 2 things happening. 1, turning on the light.
Don't you turn that light on.
Swear that they're going to wreck. So you have to turn it back off. And then 2, getting to play 3 seconds at a time every time a street light passes.
Speaking of a sore neck, I remember when I was a kid, my mom would do her shopping at Walmart, and I would go to the video games section, and they would have demos set up. Except the problem was that
yes.
the controller was mounted to the wall, and you had to look like directly up at the screen, like
Yep.
straight up in the air above you. I didn't play a whole lot of arcade games, but I do remember, I don't know the name of the game, but it was one with a jet ski. There was like a physical jet
Oh yeah,
ski
that
you would
Hydro
sit on.
Thunder?
That
Something
was
like that?
so fun. So fun.
Yeah. They had a little reverse as well.
And the most common I saw was like Time Crisis and House of the Dead. They were like
Oh,
everywhere.
dude, Time Crisis, so good. Oh, there was another one that was one of those like Mortal Kombat style ones called Killer Instinct. And that was also a really sick one.
I remember playing Killer Instinct on the Super Nintendo way back in the day, and you never forget it because it was the only Super Nintendo game with a black cartridge. All the rest were gray. That one was black. It was sweet.
Nice. That reminds me of oh shit, what was it? Link's Awakening or something? There was a gold, I think, Zelda game on NES.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this game, but there was this PlayStation 1 game. I can't remember if it's on any other platform, but it's called Heart of Darkness. And it was the most like fucked up concept for when you were a kid.
Huh.
Like the death stuff in that game was brutal. Like this kid is getting torn apart by these like monsters and stuff.
Only PS1 game I think I played was on my buddy's PlayStation. It was this like side-scroller TMNT game.
Oh, that was sick. I played that.
I think I
used to
know
play,
that one. Yeah.
Final Fantasy Tactics, which was a cool version of that on PS1.
Never played a Final Fantasy game, admittedly.
What?
Not a
Dude,
one.
You like doing playthroughs of games. You should try like the OG FF7.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I have my... So right now people can redeem channel points to add a game to my queue. And even though it costs like $1 million, my queue is like 9 games long. So it'll be a while, but we'll get there.
Time to triple that price.
Yeah.
What's the most one you're excited for right now on that list? You got?
Oh, let me pull up the queue. So I have Doom coming up. That'll be fun. Like Doom Eternal, the newer ones. Hollow Knight is on there. I've heard of that one. Undertale, Shadow of the Colossus, and then the new Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Those should all be good.
Pokemon ended for me after Yellow.
So you were like one and done?
Yeah, I never really got into Gen 2.
Did you go through the Pokemon Go kind of trend though as well?
Yes, I did. Actually, when that came out, it was honestly so much fun. I did that for probably 2 months straight, and it was weird.
You've ever been to World Peace?
Honestly, yeah. Like, it was weird. Like, people that you know for a fact don't know a fucking thing about Pokemon or gaming, period, were so into that.
Yeah, yep.
It was kind of cool to see, like, just like, I was in college at the time, and like, just everywhere around campus, it was like flooded with it. Like, I'd go out to like this little bitty pond on the UH campus in the middle of the night, like 10, 11 p.m., because that's the only fucking place I could find a Magikarp. And you'd see like 10 people there just chilling at 11 p.m.
Yeah. I remember when Pokemon Go came out, at the time Robin worked nights, and so she came home from work at like 6 in the morning. I'm passed out. She literally shakes me awake. There's a Pikachu in the parking lot. Get up. I'm like, okay, dear, let's go.
I remember squinting down the road for a Squirtle because I was like, no, I won't see another one of these again. You could always tell when people were playing it as well because they were just standing there with their fingers swiping nonstop.
Yep. I was in Austin visiting Anne around that time, and we went to Putt Putt one night. And then after Putt Putt, I made her drive somewhere like 15 minutes away because there was a Vaporeon there. Anne is not.
So yeah, you got a good wife.
The fact that she went proved you were in.
Yeah.
I just remember distinctly being a little kid, playing Super Smash, and my oldest brother just would not hold back whatsoever. Just fucked me up with Pikachu.
Sometimes we would make it to where the only items that were on were Pokeballs, and that made it so much fun for some reason. And then we do hammer matches as well, obviously, because you have to.
I have very faint memories of that era. I know we had Perfect Dark, GoldenEye. I think there was an Army Men game called like Sarge's Heroes or something that I never made it past the first mission because there was like a tank outside your barracks. We had a game called Iggy's Wrecking Balls as well.
Oh, yeah.
I unfortunately did not grow up with an N64, so I didn't really play a whole lot of that, but I did, a couple of years ago, play Super Mario 64, and that brought out a side of me that I didn't know was there.
Great clips from that.
I watched your streams of that one. That was so good.
I did not think a little Italian plumber could make me that mad.
And your Ocarina of Time playthrough was really good as well.
Yeah, it's been really cool to go back and play some of the games I missed out on as a kid.
I remember having like rubbing the skin on like the center of my palm so dry because of Mario Party mini games.
Oh, I actually just played the newest Mario Party the other night with friends, and there was a mini game in which you had to spin the stick, and it explicitly says not to use the palm of your hand to cause like injury or whatever.
Fuck themselves up.
Yeah, it said not to do that.
Best episode of SpongeBob. What is it?
I don't know, man.
It's
all of
tough.
Season 2 for me.
It's tough because there's so many candidates, but it's got to be Band Geeks. If you had to pick one,
It is
it has
absolutely Band Geeks.
to be. If you have to pick one, it has to be.
I feel like there's no question about it, man.
There are some other bangers, but
I gotta say, man, this is definitely the way we should do this from now on. Like, this is insane today.
oh
With
yeah,
4 people, absolutely, yeah. We'll have
If
to
we
see
have
how
all
it is
4,
with
yeah.
3 as well.
Yeah,
think
it
fruit would
may
be
be a little
fine.
too damaging with 3 to justify the food cost.
I
Just
think
imagine when we got like more spec weapons as well. Like, holy crap!
yeah.
Not that we need it
if,
with this method.
if we like really committed to the 4 of us just going hard, like I reckon we could, barring getting super unlucky, we could get a sigil pretty quickly, or at least we should. And that was the end of our 4-man corp session. We unfortunately did not get any more elixirs nor a sigil or anything, but it was definitely a fun session with a lot of really good conversation. Very nostalgic, and I kind of had forgotten about it. I was editing this video back, and I'm like, holy shit, there's so many good clips, and now here we are with like a 26-minute video, so I won't take any more of your time. If you guys did enjoy today's video, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you all soon.